Good morning, class, or good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Professor Jim Roach again. I hope you're all doing very well. I hope you're safe and life is going well for you as we hopefully transition out of this pandemic. So I wanted to send you this introductory video to modules number 3 and 4. But before I do that, I want to congratulate you for the very nice job that you've been doing, sending your assignments in on time. And I have to tell you, the quality has been very, very good. You're maintaining an excellent level of scholarly work, so I appreciate it very much. Now, in modules number 1 and 2, we spent a lot of time examining what the practices are that best motivate employees so that they can ultimately attain the goal of being engaged, which produces, usually based on research, great results for any company. So now as we go into modules 3 and 4, we're going to be talking about leadership. And there's always discussions about management and leadership. And again, some people will say, well, leadership is to be done at the highest level and provide direction to the company, to the employees, to the corporation. And that indeed is true. But also leadership can be done at the managerial level by doing a good job of staying close to the mission statement of the organization and the vision, and making sure that good example is being set, and that any challenges that might be lurking out there need to be addressed. And the leader is the one that sets that direction. So we'll be talking more about that, but we'll also be talking about the theories of leadership over time. In fact, over the last 100 years, just as we discussed in management, because we're dealing with human beings and the environment changes from decade to decade and century to century, people have been studying this for a long time, asking the question, what makes a good leader? Some would say a leader is born. Another, which we'll talk about, and another pundit would say that leaders are developed. So that's what we'll be doing in these upcoming 2 modules. So I wanted to also share with you some things that you'll need to do in each of these modules. So we'll start out with module number 3. And the reason I'm doing this is to make sure that you're very clear about what's expected of you and what the number of different assignments are that you'll be responsible for. So the requirements for module number 3, and I have to tell you the reason that I'm doing this is I don't want you to have any confusion or anxiety about understanding what's required, when, and so forth, or so on and so forth. So make sure that you go back to the syllabus periodically, look for any announcements from me, make sure that you're keeping a calendar, and then you're going to stay ahead of the game. And it looks like you've been doing so thus far. So I'm very pleased to see that I guess you're following my directions from the original video. So in module 3, you're going to have a textbook reading assignment. There'll be a PowerPoint lecture from me. You will have a reflection paper that's due, and you've been doing a good job with those things. Also, a discussion board. And remember, you have to make an initial post and then make 2 more posts to other students. So the first one is due at a certain date, and the second post is due at a different date. There will be a quiz, and in module number 3, there will be a midterm essay examination. So that's what you have in module number 3. Also, I want you to start thinking about the topic for a research paper. Now, my requirement is 5 to 7 pages. So that would mean it would have to follow all the proper rules of citation. And again, I'll talk more about this later, but the idea is for you to figure out what type of a management situation would you like to write a research paper about? Might have to do with theories on management, which we're going to be discussing, and I think you'll find very interesting. But the idea is you should be sending me a thesis statement about what you're going to be writing and a proposal. And then I will have to approve that. And then after you do that, you can get to work. Now, it's not really due till the end of the course, but I always ask around the third weekend that students submit a proposal and a thesis statement. So brush up on your research writing skills. It's not a long paper. I mean, it's 5 to 7 pages. That's not including the cover page and the bibliography. So anyway, I wanted to mention that to you. In module number 4, again, textbook reading assignment, PowerPoint lecture, reflection paper, discussion board, and a quiz. And you can keep your eye on your grade summary and make sure that I've received all your work. And again, remember, what you put into a course really is proportional to what you're going to get out of it. And these management things can help you not only in life, but also in your careers. So I would encourage you to keep up the great work you've been doing. I really enjoy reading your papers and your assignments. And I think they're very well done. And I've shared it with other teachers how good this class is. So anyway, all the best to you. And you'll be being able to gain access to modules number 3 and 4 probably at the midway point of module number 2. Okay, so keep up the good work, stay safe. And again, I appreciate the opportunity to teach all of you.